Okay everyone, welcome back. So we're playing Soviet Mission 4 here. This one is tough, probably the hardest one out of all the missions I do here. This one, this was actually the first mission that I did when I came back into running. It was basically grinding this out. I spent like a day on it, and then like the day after I got it in like half hour, but it was it took a while to get this. And a lot of this is down to RNG. Not so much well, actually no, there is a strategy improvement. We don't go for a bullfrog in the other one. It only actually saves about 4 seconds on Poochie's time, but I do go for a different strategy. So I couldn't get his strategy of simply just going straight in with the stingrays to work, so I'm using something that we actually did in the cart run pretty much. I'm using flak streamers to actually help with the top objective. So this one again, this is quite tricky here, but if you can control your ally properly, you want to put him in the right place there. You sort of see where I put him just a second ago. It's you want him in a spot where he doesn't get attacked by like the building or the spawning units, but he will pull the enemy vehicles away from the war factory that's here, obviously healing them, and that's sort of where you want him there. Obviously the MCV is still moving over like normal. But we've obviously got the flak troopers going up there, and this obviously takes out this objective a lot quicker. So again, as usual, we get the stingrays on the chronosphere, so that those units coming in just immediately die. And our ally has done well here. Again, this is a big part of the RNG, is the ally. Another big part is actually having the bullfrog not get killed by anything. It's the recruiter subs, of course. And another bit of RNG here is just hoping that the engineers don't die from the MCV here. Obviously the conscripts were quite important in clearing out the building. And something else you could potentially do here is you move the bullfrog around and you use that barracks to make more engineers and maybe use that into the base. I haven't used that yet. But yeah, big time save here that Pushi's didn't use is he moved obviously the V4s in the cutscene. This is something we found a few years back, and I don't manage to do it here. I actually don't have that time save, which is probably why I only saved out 4 seconds here, despite a slightly faster clear. I think that was a slightly faster clear. He got a really good first section in his run, but yeah. So if you get that skip with the V4s, it's probably like immediately like 7 seconds because you are just waiting on the V4s here. But I didn't manage to get it. Again, there's just so many factors in this mission that you have to worry about. So yeah, that's immediate time save. Still obviously managed to get the sub 5 though. First sub 5. I'm pretty happy with this time, but again, there's always more time save here. It's just a really tricky mission. So going in again, I'm putting my ally in a very specific position where all of these enemy vehicles, they're going down straight to General Krukov. They're not getting distracted by any of my forces here. You'll see on the right there. It's quite important because you don't really have enough stuff to deal with them anyway. But you also obviously want to make sure that your V4s can actually move through your units. You want to hopefully not have them get killed by anything along the way. Sometimes there's a second aircraft carrier that spawns in, so you want to make sure you kill that with your cooler subs. I think it's in the field at the moment. Actually, I don't know if I managed to kill it. Yeah, I get kind of lucky there because the V4 that actually does take damage at least gets heroic rank, shields it up. And potentially more time save here is if you actually get ranked up from crushing units, so you could potentially have your V4s heroic earlier. And again, using the new Poochie's thing that he found when he done his previous mission, you can actually avoid the turrets spawning in here altogether if you stand far enough away. So obviously we're using our V4s. A bit sloppy with the V4 control here, but honestly, maybe you could have saved a few more seconds here, I think. But yeah, overall it's a pretty solid one. So go for the last building. You want to make sure there's also RNG here and some of the dialogue, but you want to make sure you attack the MCV earlier because you want to Krukov dialogue plays when the MCV is low. So you want to get that out of the way first. But yeah, that's the mission. A tough one, really tough one. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the ones that Poochie's improves just because there is time save. So yeah, but anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. Back for mission 5 next time. We're going to some more improvements.